I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal for how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make them bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who be caught up in using what I was called with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place. Oh, my bad. Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? Is your man, Uncle Freezy, #1 Chief Rocker in Knicks universe. What's good? Welcome to the Knicks Morning Drive. Let's rock. Blue tears. Orange tears. Blorange Tears. Let's go. How about we throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care? And if you got some loot and a stick of juicy fruit, somebody say, oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go, KMD family. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready to rock, man. I'm ready to rock. Even though this thing is not easy to do. But look, to quote the great American poet, Grand Poobah, now a lot of people think this is as easy as it looks. Books and rock concepts and hooks. Stressing to get thoughts manifested. And something. Oh, session to session to get thoughts manifested. Stressing to hit the world with a blessing. Bam! There we go. What's good? Hold on. What's good? I'm frustrated, man. I'm just getting straight to the tip off. I need y'all help. Man. I need y'all help. Oh, but let me play. I got something I want to play for y'all, man. Yo, I got one more thing I want to play for y'all, man. Shout out to my man, Sin Miz. Sin Miz has a vegan joint in the New York tri-state area. I want y'all to check this thing out. Yo, I just want to shout out a couple things, right? A couple of projects, uh, by the homies. I want to just shout out the project, Vibes and Stuff, live in the mornings, 8 to 9 a.m. weekday mornings. That's a Chuck Allen pet project. Y'all go support my man Chuck Allen. I'm riding shotgun with Chuck on that. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to put something light out there in a time where everything seems to be crazy. So we just coming out there, just hanging out. Shout out to my main man Samir starting his own business. You know what I'm saying? You know, Samir is my brother for real. Got his own joint. And you know, we try to support around here. Yo, we try to support. But now, with all that said, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Because I know what y'all came for, right? And I'm here for it. Right? What I want to do is I want to get straight to this tip-off. Let me see. Tip-off. Tip-off starts with a T. Is it capitalized? So how do you start in a situation where a problem seems to have no beginning and no end? It's hard to try to figure out how to solve it, right? It's tough trying to figure out how to solve a problem that has no beginning and no end. Okay? Here's the thing. The Knicks suck. The roster is for the most part trash. For the most part. The Knicks have some great players. Okay? The Knicks have some good players and some players with potential. Right? And so I don't want to sit here and bash young players, right? I don't even want to sit here and bash old players. What I would like to do, though, is be realistic about what it is that we have. And if you are one of those that understand that this roster is not a good roster, and you understand that this roster needs an infusion of talent, I'm with you. If you are a Knicks fan that see the big picture, not this moment, not just this Suns game, I'm hopeful that this is Emmanuel Quickly, Cam Reddish, Jericho Sims breakout game. RJ had all his breakout games. We know what RJ Barrett is, right? I'm hoping that this is the Cam Reddish, Miles McBride, Emmanuel Quickly, Jericho Sims breakout game. OB2. Right? I don't care if we lose 138 to 120. I don't. Right? Because beating the Phoenix Suns tonight is like getting a pair of dress shoes for Christmas. Sure, it's Christmas, and sure you got a gift, but really? I'm in the mindset right now because I am so frustrated with the entire Knicks. Every time I hear the word Knicks, I'm just like, oh. And the reason why I get on here every day, every morning, is not just so that I can, to quote Grand Poobah, stressing to the world with a blessing. It's not just that. It's so that y'all can talk me off the ledge also. It's reciprocal, circular, rotational. And I'm sorry. Rotational wasn't a good word, because every time we say rotational or rotation to a Knicks fan, the first thing they think about is Tibbs. Right? When I hear the word Knicks nowadays, I'm frustrated. Not in that the Knicks organization, oh, well, maybe they are. You know what? Maybe we are. Maybe we are. Maybe the Knicks. Maybe the Knicks are the Saints of the 70s. Bags over their heads. Maybe the Knicks are the Florida Marlins. Maybe that's who we are. And even in that, I'm still frustrated that we are not better. Right? And the steps towards getting better always seem to get halted for the sake of someone else wanting to get better. Right? I legit love the virtual chat. I know some of you guys in the virtual chat love to roast Uncle Freezy, and I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not what you call it? I'm not a thin-skinned dude. Right? I'm not one of those men that read everything and is super sensitive to everything. I generally don't care about certain stuff. I care about a lot of stuff, but certain stuff I could care less. I don't care. Right? But what I do care about is the Knicks and Knicks universe and this family that we build, that we come out and hang out every day. Right? All we want is a championship. That is what we want. And we continuously get teased about the possibility and then have it snatched away from us, like Lucy and Charlie Brown. And I'm frustrated with that. I was talking to Chuck Allen earlier. Chuck Allen is a talented cat. Y'all make sure y'all check out Vibes and Stuff live in the mornings, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m.-ish. Chuck. Mr. 60 Minutes. Yeah, man, we'll do it. 60 minutes ain't nothing. And then you start talking, and next thing you know, so as a Knicks fan, what is your level of frustration? Not with this roster, not with this front office, not with the coach, not with the owner, not even with this season, but what is your level of frustration with not winning a championship in most of you guys' lifetime? Most of you guys and gals are young, right? Live good lives, vibrant. right? What is your level of frustration as you watch teams like the Milwaukee Bucks win a championship? Teams like the Toronto Raptors win a championship. The Golden State Warriors win a championship. Yet the team that spends or that makes the most money, plays in the biggest media market, can't even get to the dance. What is your level of frustration? Are you frustrated? Or, and this may be the ultimate reason why we don't have a championship. Are you, as a Knicks fan, are you complacent? Are you complacent as a Knicks fan? Is that where we are? Are we a complacent fan base? Are we at the point now where championships don't matter? We just want to be respected. We just want respect. RESPECT. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. In 2022 is RESPECK. I'm sorry. You got to change with the times. You can't say you want respect. You got to say put some respect on my name. Is that what we are, Knicks fans? The championships don't matter, right? The NBA finals don't matter. None of this stuff matters. All we want is some respect on our name. I'm asking because there's a long suffering. Yo, OCOC, the joint come out today, right? OCOC, the joint come out today, right? OCOC, the joint come out today, right? All right, I was waiting for. Okay. BIM. All right. Yeah, we need to make sure we check that out and support. Are we as Knicks fans apathetic? Well, we don't care. We don't care about winning a championship. We don't care about that stuff as long as our swag is nice. As long as our fitted is crispy, we're good. Are we as Knicks fans the fan base that's like, yo, well, as long as I got my joints, I'm buying something once a week. I'm good. I'm buying Knicks joints once a week. I'm Gucci. I'm repping the Knicks everywhere I go. But do the Knicks rep the fans everywhere they go? I'm asking. Because I'm sure when I put the link in the chat, some obsessed fan is going to want to talk Tom Thibodeau rotations and blame him for everything. Or say Leon Rose, some obsessed fan is going to want to say that Leon Rose is at fault, or Julius Randle's body language is the culprit. Instead of looking at the decades of swings and misses from the organization. Since Pat left, have we really had a stretch of title contention that was sustainable? What are we looking for as Knicks fans? What are we looking for as Knicks fans? Knicks fan, what do you want? When you look in the mirror, if you rub the magic lamp and the genie grants your Knicks wish, what do you want? Because some of y'all want some respect on your name. And some of y'all want a great young core. So much so that you'll overrate this young core here that we have. And this young core is overrated. It is. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this young core is overrated. Right? By Knicks fans, not by the world, by Knicks fans. What is it that you want? Uncle Freezy wants a championship or two. If I'm here and I got the genie in front of me, I'm gonna be greedy. Look, I want a dynasty. I want at least 6 championships in 10 seasons. Since I got the genie out the bottle, I may as well ask for what I want. I may as well go big or go home. Right? But Knicks fans, the pettiness of the exchanges that I see on social media, and I'm not preaching, right? I'm not preaching. I just want to reel you in. The pettiness of the exchanges that we have on social media, and the complaints that I hear, like when you call these shows, you know what I'm saying? You call, Julius didn't make the perfect pass to Cam in the corner. And then you look at the score at the bottom of the screen. They worried about the perfect pass, but the other team is up by 17. What do you want, Knicks fan? Do you want just pretty plays? Do you want crispy uniforms? Do you want to be fly? Do you just want to beat your rival, Brooklyn? Do you want a young core? Do you want a star? I'm here to tell you what Uncle Freezy wants. Since I got the genie out the bottle, out the lamp. Hey, genie, I want at least 6 championships and 10 seasons.
Okay, I found this on the web for I want at least.
Bam! Look, Siri was trying to give it to me. Siri, you're not the genie. I'm gonna throw this link in the chat, man. Yo, you know what? I will throw the link in the chat, but listen. If we get sideways with this stuff, we just gonna be out of here. Because I'm not sitting here talking about Tom Thibodeau rotations. I'm sorry. And I'm not gonna talk about Julius Randle body language. I'm not gonna talk about this short-term stuff. Right? I want you as the Knicks fan to think past. I want you to open up and think past what's right in front of you. Right? Think past what's right in front of you. What do you want as a Knicks fan? Do you just want respect? Oh, I'm sorry. I keep saying I'm sorry. Do you just want somebody to put respect on your name? Do you just want a young core? Do you just want a superstar? Do you just want big moments in the Garden? Or do you want a championship? The possibilities are endless on your wish list. I'm here to tell you that myself and a few others, we want championships. That's what we want. That's what you play for. It's the reason why you're in a league. It's the reason why you're in a conference. It's the reason why you're in a division, right? It's the reason why you tip the ball off, because the ultimate goal is to win. All right. That was a long tip off, but look, I'm going to throw the link in the chat. I already told y'all what I want. I want y'all to speak to what it is that y'all want. Right? Y'all know what I want. I clearly stated it. Y'all know what I want. It took me forever to get it out, but whatever. Y'all heard me say what I want, right? So now the link is in the chat. Gonna have a few people come on, and we are gonna talk about the future. I was listening to Nas, and now I have this thing in que lo que spicy. Yo, fellas, what's good?
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, nothing. How y'all?
Good.
Good, man. Danny, you dressed up today, bro. What's happening? You got a date tonight?
Yeah, right. Work. Always working, my man.
Yeah. How's Lucas?
He's good. Doing good.
Good, man. Good. Adele Chapman, thank you for the generous contribution. Adele Chapman says, real rebuild, no shortcuts, organically. Love. Yep. Hey, man, and it's mutual, bro. And it's mutual. It's mutual. No doubt.
Freezy, I like your hat, Freezy.
Thank you, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Did you get any sleep, Freezy, or what?
Nah. Well, I took a nap between Vibes and Stuff Live and this. I just needed to get my thoughts together, man, because I'm all over the place with the Knicks right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am all over the place.
Y'all hear me? Just to verify.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I saw the pod couple yesterday. I saw you pop on at the end of the pod couple, Freezy.
Yeah, man. I love that joint. We're just gonna do some revamping so that we can get some more viewers, but it's gonna be dope. Let me bring D'Angelo in real quick.
Yeah, hit it.
Good, everyone.
Yo, D'Angelo, what's good?
What's going on?
Hey, D'Angelo, I hope you're gonna spend more time with us today since it's Friday. They're not gonna work you to death today, huh?
No.
Okay.
I manage my guys pretty well. I got my minions out there, so
Nice.
What's up, boys? What's going on?
Man. Hey, nothing to it, man. I'm frustrated with so what's going on is not my frustration, right? I think what's going on is there's a bunch of stuff going on in Nick's universe.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're going at we have like these battles all over the place for who is right and who is supreme and who's the smartest, who's the most, all this stuff about the Knicks, right? And when the focus should be on the Knicks winning championships, right? So so I heard a dude break down, like I heard a dude. Well, okay, so it's all over the place. I saw two dudes arguing over who was the rightest, who was the most correct about Tom Thibodeau being a bum. And here's the thing: if Tom Thibodeau was a bum, it doesn't matter who's the most correct, because the point of it all is Tom Thibodeau is a bum, right?
Yeah.
So two dudes arguing over Tibbs, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out who is the most correct, doesn't make sense, because if the point of it all is Tibbs can't coach, then why are y'all even arguing when both of y'all are right?
It's right. It's a good point.
So let me bring in Diaz Ballin real quick. Hey, what's up, boss?
What up, everybody? How y'all?
I'm good, man. So
what's going on?
So if I get the genie out of the lamp and he gives me these wishes, my wish is not for a great young core or a smart young head coach or a front office. I'm skipping all of that. I don't want to hear it, right? I'm going straight to the point of it all, right? I get the genie out of the lamp. He give me my 3 wishes, right? I want 6 championships in a 10-year stretch, and I need for that to start next season, right? That's what I want. I want to chase those championships right away, right? That's what I want. I don't care that we drafted 2 years ago. We drafted a 6'9" dunker out of the draft, and I have to wait for him to develop. No, I know. No, I don't care about that. We drafted a 6'4" guard in the first round that looks like he's 3. I don't care. I will give all of that up today for a championship next season. Yeah. All of it. Yeah. All of it. I would give up all the young core, all the old core, right? I would give up the orange and blue. I don't care if the Knicks played in purple and green, as long as they win a championship. Right? That's what I want. Certain things don't mean diddly poo to me. Winning a championship means the most to me.
Yeah. I can't argue with you. You want to win.
Right.
Speaking the truth, I mean, but there's a lot of factors that are involved that gotta happen first. And there's so much complexity to it with this front office, and we know it's not just the coaches, the front office, it's all that stuff. But that's got to be worked out. It's got to be fixed, because we're just going to be arguing the same points over and over. It's just things going to change.
Well, we do argue the same point over and over.
Yeah, I know.
Every show. Real
Freezy,
quick.
What's your first step, Freezy?
Oh, go ahead, D. Hold on.
I appreciate it. Well, today's my born day, so I don't have too much time. I'm about to watch this Batman joint right now because I heard that thing's
what?
Yeah, he said it's good.
Yes. Catch a bat and they save some money, right?
Oh man! Hey, first, happy birthday.
I appreciate you.
Happy birthday, brother.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I'm a whole 29 years old today, feeling great. What do you call that? Here's my message to y'all today, and I think this is a message that we have to spread, is that I'm seeing everywhere, everything, the narrative has become fire Tibbs, fire Tibbs, fire Tibbs, get rid of Tibbs, Tibbs this, Tibbs that, right?
Scapegoat.
But I don't hear get rid of the administration.
Right.
I don't hear get rid of the front office as well. And I think it's very important, as fans as we are, that we got to change the narrative to fire Tibbs, to fire the administration. And we can't let them get away with this. because they've gone away with too much already, and then we're gonna go into next season with new faces with the same old game.
With the same old, yep.
So that's my my what's that called? My warrior chant for today.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And I hope everybody starts jumping the board. So when you're on Twitter, when you're on social media, you're on these other shows, let's not use kids as a scapegoat. That's too easy. Got to get rid of them all.
Clean house.
Yes, clean slate.
Yep. Let me leave y'all with chat because this movie's about to start. But if I could jump back on later, I'll jump on. I'll see you.
Enjoy the movie, bro. It's supposed to be a good movie.
Appreciate it. All right,
Enjoy yourself, man.
I appreciate
birthday,
y'all. Stay
buddy.
peace. Thank you, y'all. Peace.
Yeah, and so the thing I'm getting at is not just this. I'm sorry. Hey, Danny, you had a point, right?
Yeah, I would say, what would be your first step, Freezy? Getting rid of the whole crew? Everybody from top to bottom. Bye, right? Fresh start.
I would say it like this, right? If you're gonna fire somebody, clean house, right? That's what I'm saying. So if you're gonna fire somebody, clean house, right? At the same time, address this roster.
Yes.
Right? Immediately.
Absolutely.
Right? You can't win in the NBA without a franchise player / generational talent. You just can't. This is not Disney, right? It's not the Mighty Ducks. It's not Angels in the outfield. Okay, you can't win. It's not the Bad News Bears going to Japan, right? This is the NBA, right? You have to win with bona fide talent.
That's right.
Right. And if you don't have it, you are the team getting run over by the team that does have it. That's who you are. Right. And so with that said, we all have certain ways of going about doing it. My thing is, I don't care which comes first, the chicken or the egg, as long as you start doing it. Right? I don't care. Like, I don't care about the order. Like, do you fire the coach first or the front office first, or do you flip the roster first, or do you trade? As long as it's all done in a timely manner, I'm for it. Because I have a news flash for the chat. Quentin Grimes is not Kobe Bryant. I'm just saying. Obi Toppin is not Tim Duncan.
No, we put our guys up there, and I agree, Freezy. But one guy, everybody's on the table in my book. If I was management, everybody's on the table except Barrett. I leave Barrett where he is. I think he's a cornerstone of this franchise now. I really do.
Right.
You see something good in him, but everybody's on the table. You got to get an elite player. Everybody's on the table. That's how I would do it. But I would start, me, owner-wise, you got to start. Of course, you got to start with the front office and work your way down. We can't keep going on the same trajectory. You got to do it. And if it's a hardcore rebuild, then do it. Do it.
We'll be paying.
Yeah.
And D'Angelo, and here's the thing. To your point. If you tell me, the consumer, because I am the consumer.
Absolutely.
I am because I have a look.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I am the consumer. If you tell me that you are doing a hard reset, then I will be okay with it. Right?
Right.
But if you tell me we are trying to win at the same time you're losing, this makes me think or lose confidence in you as the person in control. Right? If you tell me you're trying to win and you're losing, that makes me think that you're incompetent.
Right. No, absolutely. You know, Dolan tells me I just get, I think so. He says, get this thing right. Okay, do all this stuff. And he said, you know, I walk into this franchise and see what I've seen over the last 22 years and all that stuff. You got to implement. You have to clean this. You got to see what you're going to keep on this roster, and you do that. But you got to start. You got to. People got to get fired. Assistants, everybody's got to go down to the roster. You get we say, oh, we got to get this player, and he's an elite player, and he's on the rise. Yes, everybody is on the table. You got to do it. I'll accept the rebuild, of course. I mean that's what you got to do to get things right. Then do it. Stop trying to, like what you said. You're trying to do two things at once. Well, I'm trying to get a win now and bring in Fourniers and all these people. And make stupid deal. No. You got to do it the right way. If you don't do it the right way, then don't talk to me. Right. Because I'm not going to sit here and put up with the same crap that we all put up with the just the frustration and the stupidity on how things are getting run here. And it can't be like this. We can't keep doing this, being the laughing stock in the league every year. They're the Knicks again. I mean, please, you're tired of hearing it. And you got to do something. You got to scrap it. You have to. But you got to start exactly what we're all talking about. Exactly what we're all talking about. We keep going over the same thing, but we have to scrap it. We have to. After this year, come on now. You know, we go through this thing every while. We have one good season and two bad. What are we doing? You know? Come on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right, and it's all about being transparent.
Yes, please.
Right,
absolutely.
Right.
And it is tiresome, and Freeze, not to cut you off, but it is tiresome. Yes, we it's not just about firing Tibbs. You got the people who brought in Tibbs. Duh, you brought in Tibbs. The front office did. So you're just gonna let him? They're hiding behind Tibbs right now. They like that he's getting all this bad feedback.
Yeah,
they take the heat off of them.
I think it's spineless, bro. I think
it's spineless. They let him go off there. I mean, nobody just speaks up and say, you know what? Talk to us. Come on.
Right.
We're not stupid fans. We know what's going on. We know which way end is up.
Right. Right.
Of course.
Right. Hey, Paris Duggar, thank you for the generous contribution. Paris Duggar says,
I'll be right back.
Grimes wasn't drafted in Kobe's spot, so move on. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I don't even know what that means.
Can I chime in on that? You'll hear me?
Yeah.
So Kobe was technically a 13th or 11th overall pick and traded to the LA Lakers.
Basically,
right? He was basically the end of the lottery.
Basically.
But his talent level proved to be higher than that. The one thing that can be said about Grimes is before his freshman year, he was technically a top 3 overall pick. It just didn't work out in Kansas. But he revamped his game, added to his game, and became, a 20-something overall pick when he was supposed to be basically a second-round pick. And we are reaping the benefit of that thanks to quote-unquote Tibbs, because Tibbs wanted it. I mean, you got to love Grimes for his hustle.
No, I don't.
You don't like him for his hustle?
I know Freezy loves Grimes.
Hold on, let me move this mic so people won't think that.
I think Freezy loves Obi better.
What are we doing?
You know what? The thing is, like, I think everyone there's, to your point, Freezy, about our draft picks and our young players, we got a bunch of role players that are made to play with stars, but we don't have the star to bring out the best in these role players.
Right. So this is not, I'm not bashing Grimes, right? Because ultimately, if we had hit on the pick that we chose Frank Ntilikina with, we'd be having a different conversation.
Hell
right?
yeah.
And so ultimately, if we had chose Donovan Mitchell with Frank's pick, we wouldn't
Oh
be
my
having this
God.
conversation.
Jeez.
Right? And ultimately, if we had hit on the pick that we chose Kevin Knox with, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Right? Say for instance, we took Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, right? Our backcourt would be Spider and SGA right now. We had the opportunity. The opportunity was there, right? And then in the next draft, in the Obi draft, right? Instead of taking Obi, you take such and such player. I don't care, right? And I'm not pipe dreaming right now. What I'm saying is, for those that are always looking to be super critical when your team is garbage, and you want to look smart with your comments that don't even make sense, right? What I'm saying to you is, a smart front office at least gets a good player. You don't have to hit a home run with every pick. You accumulate talent, right? If the Knicks had got a good player with Frank's pick, that pick would still be here. And if the Knicks had got a good player with the Knox pick, that player would still be here. And if the Knicks had drafted a good player with the Obi pick, that player would be contributing. Is what I'm saying. So then, wait, Nick G, wait, listen.
No. So I'm just adding to your point. I'm adding to your point. Please.
Listen, let me finish.
All right.
That way, when you pick a Grimes at 25, then you don't look at a Grimes as somebody to help save your franchise, because you already have the players in place for Grimes to come in and just do the things well that he does well. But now, since we missed on all three of those picks, when we look at Grimes, we need Grimes to take the place of all those swings and misses that we made. That's the point that I'm getting at.
Well, can I add to your point now?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. So, in addition to that, if we had picked the right pick with Frank Ntilikina as well as Kevin Knox, would KD want to come here instead of Brooklyn? Because that would be two players that they could play with.
Right.
If we had picked the right players with those two, we could trade them and get a better player.
Right.
At any point in time, and someone would want to trade for our guys. But instead, we try to trade Kevin Knox and we get a scrub in Cam Reddish. It might be too soon for too many people, but Cam Reddish is not that good. He was just as low as Kevin Knox on the totem pole when it comes to like how good he is offensively. Right. He's just as bad.
Good morning,
keep
guys.
on going down the line. Frank Ntilikina, as much as we love him, and here comes his number one fan.
Oh, come on, man. Why are you starting in the morning, man? I know. Listen, I'm done with Frank Ntilikina. You don't got to keep saying that.
We were talking about the number. We were talking about the draft pick that we picked. Like we were talking about when it came time to pick where Frank. You get it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I mean, the pick should have been Donovan Mitchell.
If we had hit on that pick, or anybody, just a good player.
Malik Monk.
Just a good player. Just a good player in general.
Well, that was Phil. The Knox thing. Honestly, I think the Knox thing. I don't feel as though that he got a fair shot here, and I'm going to be on record, about that. But then again, he's not doing anything for Atlanta either. So, but I think if the focus would have been on him more, he probably would have had a better, a better outcome. But because he had a nice rookie season, then management hires all these power forwards. But like you said, Freeze, what was the term you used? You said you got to eat what you kill. Well, you said something like that.
No, I didn't. Fizdale said that.
That was Fizz, right?
Fizdale
Was.
said
Are
that.
you sure you didn't say anything like that? Like I'll be, I'll be damned before someone's going to take my position. You said
that's a
something
Fizdale
about
thing.
that.
No, Fizdale said that, man.
All right, never mind. But he should have defended his position, a lot better and everything. So,
Yeah.
So I agree with you on that one. The Obi Toppin one, yeah, that's all management. Management should have went Halliburton. Was Cole Anthony in that
Cole
draft
Anthony
too?
was in that draft. Yes.
Yeah, because we needed a point guard.
Yeah, Desmond Bain was in that draft.
Desmond Bain. Yeah. What was Desmond Bain picked at?
Late first round in the 20s.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. So I was listening to all y'all's comments. I'm in an agreement that you have to, if you get rid of the coach, you got to get rid of the management as well.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to do a clean slate. You want to because if you just get rid of Tibbs, but you keep the same management, and then let's say management is on for only for one more year, and then the new management comes, already the coach that you hired and the new management, they probably want to bring in their own people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was the same with Woodson. When we had Woodson, Phil comes in, gets rid of him, which was a dumb move, and then puts in Derek Fisher, his own person. So I'm in agreement with you that you have to, if you're going to get rid of one entity, you got to get rid of the whole entity. You got to get rid of the whole thing. So I'm with you on that.
And so my point about Grimes, just to be clear, because what happens is so I don't know why we listen to like a third of what people say and then make a proclamation. So my point was, if you had hit on those 3 first-round picks, those top 9, you had 3 top 9 picks, 2 top 8 picks, right? And you missed on all of them. So now that Grimes is here, we as Knicks fans shuttle Grimes up towards the front because we need our draft picks to be good, right? But if those draft picks were good already, then Quentin Grimes could just come in and settle in as the guy, as the rookie that he is, and just be himself, as opposed to being looked at as a cornerstone piece when the dude is not ready to be a cornerstone piece. That's what I'm saying. Like, we have to look at this thing. We have to stop looking at this stuff like kids, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Are we asking the players that you named, Grimes, McBride, and Sims, are we asking these guys to be perennial all-stars?
Kev, before you ask your question, think about this. How many times have you come on this show, particularly, and said play the kids?
Absolutely, because we're not saying them.
All right,
but you're asking, but you're saying give up everybody. But you're saying give pretty much what you're saying. You're talking about Grimes as if he's like Kobe and everything, and we're not saying that he is. He's just a piece. That's all. We're looking for pieces. We're not. Yes, we're looking for that.
Okay, Kevin, your time running out.
What'd you say? CWC, you ain't right, man. But I usually agree with a lot of what you're saying. So what you're doing to me, that ain't cool.
You're the weakest link. Cool. Goodbye.
Oh wow.
Oh man, you ain't right, man. You ain't right.
What's good, y'all?
I ain't saying good what's up to you. I'm usually giving you, all your props, man. And now you messing with me. All right, it's all good. I'm gonna thing over to Jay Boogie. What's up, Jay Boogie? How you
love you. I love you, Cornerstone.
Yeah, I know where the love comes from. I know exactly where the love comes from.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Yeah. Cornerstone Kev is an emotional fan that's frustrated with the direction of the team.
We have no direction.
Hey Kev, you know what? So the thing about anything that moves is it's always going to have a direction. It's always going to have a direction. right? But the thing about it is it might not be the direction in which you want to go. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing though that let me get to Brooklyn Buddha's comment because that's what I wanted. You're talking about 3 different regimes, and Grimes is a contributor. That's all. That's what Brooklyn Buddha said. And so Brooklyn Buddha, I understand that. So think about what I said just now. I said if we had hit on all those 3 picks, Quentin Grimes can come in and be the player that he is right now and not looked at to do more. That's what I said. Right? Don't take what I said as me trying to lay a route innuendo. It's not. What I said is exactly what I meant. That if we had hit on those 3 draft picks, the clamoring for Quentin Grimes to be something more than he is would not be as loud. Jay Boogie, what's good, man?
What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all been doing, man? Salute, salute, salute. 3 capital S's. Shout out to the chat. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's loyal and rocking with this orange and blue. Just look at yourself sometimes in the mirror when you wake up and tell yourself you're a great person. You're a great human being, you know what I'm saying? You deserve anything that's in front of you, you know what I'm saying? But the problem is a lot of us don't go and pursue our dreams. And you know what I'm saying? A dream is just a dream. You have to turn your dreams into reality, you know what I'm saying? But I hear y'all talking about the picks, you know what I'm saying? The most important pick that, you know what I'm saying, that's coming is this draft. Leon, you got to get this pick right. If you don't get this pick right, you deserve to be immediately up out of here. I don't care what anybody feel about you. I'm telling you, you need to be up out of here because you ain't done nothing. You didn't sign RJ. I mean, you didn't pick RJ. You ain't signed Julius. You did nothing at the trade deadline. You gave away a free pick for Cam, and he's not even playing. We might as well kept Kevin Knox because neither one of them is playing. But we in loss of a draft pick. You know what I'm saying? You done nothing for us, the organization. You came here and blew the cat's face, slam out the door. So this right here, if you don't get this pick right, and show us that, you know what I'm saying, you made some mistakes, but I'm going to get this one right by any means. I'm going to do what I got to do to make sure we got a leader on this floor, a guard or something, you know what I'm saying, and this pick right here, then you immediately need to, you know what I'm saying, excuse yourself from next year because you came here just to hold the franchise back. All that relationship talk, you're a free agent and all that. You get people money and all that. We don't need no money. We need ball players. And I'm holding you accountable for this right here. In fact, I'm getting ready to go to the Hornets game. I got like 3 more New York Knicks games. I'm getting ready to come. I haven't made an appearance up in the building this year, but I'm going, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to Vegas. I'm trying to get over there anywhere in the World Wide West and any of these guys. Talk to these guys because they don't have a damn clue at all. And it's 2 different symbols for that clue. One is a clue for if you have it in your head, and the other one it symbolizes a question mark. We don't have a clue. And it got me asking the questions of what are we doing? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Each and every night. Each and every morning when I wake up, what do we got going? I don't know what the direction is, where we going, how they going to do anything. And it's carried over to Tom. And it makes Tom look bad because everybody, you got to have a scapegoat. Pardon self, Tom, but you have to be the scapegoat. That's how it just goes, you know what I'm saying? And they're going to use you for that, you know what I'm saying? But Leon, you're the one for what's going on, what's happening, man. You have nothing, done nothing, and brought nothing here at all. And then you brought your man here. And then you brought your other man here, and your other man is pointing his finger at your other man. That's why I don't rock with my man. I don't do the my man thing. I do just the J Boogie solo thing. And if I socialize with you in the podcast, that's it. I don't do all that other my man stuff because your man can get you all jammed up. And right now we're jammed up inside our organization and don't know what to happen. I can't stand that word tankathon. I can't stand to see the word. I don't even know what it means to wake up in the morning and go and tell myself when I go out the door to be a loser. Go out there and not to feed my family. Go out there not, you know what I'm saying, to take care of my business. Go out there to tell somebody, you know what I'm saying, that you better than me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to feel like that. So everybody that be talking about tanking and all that, we different breed. You know what I'm saying? It's a different breed from a full-blooded pig and a brindle. I'm not a brindle. I'm full-blooded. I just need to let that be known, man. But God knows if you get this pick right here wrong and it goes unright exact, you need to excuse yourself from my cheers and let us find somebody else to get in there.
Right.
And another thing, Jay Boogie, that you said that you've been preaching about, we have all these picks, And it's going to be a situation where we're like the Celtics, having all these picks and not be able to do anything with them.
Because we don't know what to do with the pick. We just gave Atlanta a free pick for Cam.
Yeah.
We might as well still have Kevin Knox here because Cam is not playing and Kevin Knox playing. But we're out of a number one pick. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. You know, the things don't measure up. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it, man.
The front office. They got to go.
But here's the thing. We're talking about we have to have a clean slate with the and get rid of the front office. My question is, if you do that, who are you bringing in? Because Masai Ujiri's, staying with Toronto. That's my only logical person. Who are you going to bring in?
That's a good question.
I mean, it's easy that you could, coaching wise, because we all, know coaches and everything. But as far as the front office, what's your plan for that?
So the thing is, when I started the joint, I was asking everybody what you want, and I knew when I was asking what you want as the fan, that the conversation as soon as possible was going to get back to finger pointing and hypothetical. The thing is fans like us, we have to at some point make a stand against mediocrity, man. That's what I was getting at the whole time. It don't, because the Knicks are gonna pick somewhere between 8 and 11 or 7 and 11, something like that. Is the most likely outcome, right? Hey, Adam Silver is not giving the Knicks the number one pick. Y'all can believe that, right? You can bet money on Adam Silver. The NBA is not giving the Knicks the number one pick. You can bet bread on that, right? We're gonna pick somewhere between 7 and 11. I'll even give you 6 and 12, right? We're gonna pick somewhere between 6 and 12. And this front office is going to make the most conservative pick that they could possibly make. And it's going to wind up being an Obi Toppin-like result.
Not top 4?
Right?
Not top 4?
Kev, come on, man.
Give me top 4. That's all I want, top 4.
Kev, come on, man. What do you... I asked at the beginning, what do you want? And
I want what you just said. 6 championships.
No,
I want
you don't.
6 championships.
No, you don't. Kev, no, you
years.
don't, Kev. You just said, give me top 4.
Oh, come
CWC,
on,
didn't you just hear him say, give me top 4?
Stop. You know what
yes,
I mean.
I heard him.
Everybody on this panel and in the chat
and
wants 6 championships.
I legit said, and I also legit said, hey, man, we as fans have to stop settling for mediocrity, right? That was what I said, right? That's my advice to a Knicks fan. The Knicks are being mediocre because Knicks fans allow their franchise to be mediocre, right? All right, Kev, what's your if this franchise
you don't think this panel or the guys in the chat don't want 6 championships? Shoot, give me 3. Give me 2.
I don't have to have a championship right now. Not me personally.
Well, see,
what I need is the point guard. You know what I'm saying? I can't even get to thinking about those things down the line if I don't do the small step. And Freezy, okay, you gave us 6. If we sitting at number 6, and the 4th pick comes, and it's a team knowing that they don't need a guard, and that boy Ivy is still sitting on that board, I expect Leon to trade up and go get that boy, because you just traded a pick for nothing with Cam. You know what I'm saying? This right here, those are the moves that I want to see you make. Boss moves.
Okay.
You're not making no boss moves. So, I mean, before I can start thinking about making an extended playoff run or making a championship run, I got to have me somebody that can, you know what I'm saying, direct and lead. I need that first.
But Jay Boogie, that's you being smart,
Mm-hmm.
right? But the Knicks were on the block, got hot for the Knicks last year when the Knicks won the clock,
Mm-hmm.
right? The players that they wanted went right in front of them, and guess what happened? Guess what they did? They did the stupid Charlotte trade, right? And now, just what you said, a scenario when the block gets hot, you expect them to make the smart move this time. What I'm saying to you is, even though what you are saying is smart, I don't expect the front office to be smart enough to make that move.
And
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That. Absolutely, I can agree with that.
So what I'm getting at is this. We have to start putting pressure on this organization to stop being what it naturally wants to be, right? A team that spends a lot of money and misses the playoffs. Historically, that's what we are. A team that spends a lot of money and doesn't make the playoffs, right? We don't want to be that, right? The fans, like myself, I don't care how we win a championship. I don't care if we do it with a bunch of young guys or a bunch of old guys. I want a championship. I want the Knicks to be on ABC at the end of June holding up the trophy. I don't care if the point guard is 35 years old. I don't care if the two best players are 35 years old. I don't care. I just want the championship, because once you win a championship, you can't undo it. Right? And I know what y'all are saying. Well, if you build the right way, you can have a sustained level of success for a lot of years, and the championships will come. It's like cultivate the ground, put seeds down, fertilize it, and water it, and you know that you can reap your harvest, right? Reap your reward, right? Through hard work. I get that, right? What I'm saying is that I don't care how we get the food to the dinner table as long as we have food. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. And reasonable minds can disagree. We disagree and agree based on our experiences, right? That's the reason. That's how we formulate our opinions. We go through stuff personally. We see a lot of stuff. We bank on those experiences, and when asked or prompted, we speak based on our backgrounds and experiences, right? My experiences are telling me that I don't want to go through I don't care at this point, because I already saw Starks do 2 for 18 in Game 6. I saw the Pat Ewing finger roll, right? I saw the Knicks lose to the Spurs in a matchup where we were completely overmatched against the Spurs, right, in the NBA Finals. I saw all those things. I saw the Melo trade. I was here for the Amari signing. You know what I'm saying? I saw all those things, bro. Right? Those things didn't result in championships, and we took the long, hard route to get to those disappointing outcomes. And we don't have a championship through any of those eras. We don't have a chip from Carmelo. We don't have a chip from Pat. We don't have a chip from Allen Houston and Sprewell. You know what I'm saying? But we watched and we were loyal the whole time, right? Rooting for our guys, buying stuff. Because ultimately, there's a difference between being a fan and a consumer, right? I'm a consumer. The Knicks owe me something, right? I have stuff. So for those that say the organization don't have to say or do anything for me, yes, they do. Because I'm the consumer. It's like when you go in your grocery store, they have signs and stuff everywhere communicating with you. They have a sign on the front of the building to let you know who they are. They have signs on the door. One say open, the other one say close. They have signs everywhere communicating with you because you are the consumer. So to say that Leon Rose don't owe us anything, he don't have to talk, that's not true.
Oh, he definitely has to talk.
That's because we are. If you spent money on the Knicks, if you're a consumer,
amen,
they owe you something.
Damn right.
Because you don't spend money for nothing. Like we are legit walking around. We are walking around advertising for them to make money. I walk around with a Knicks shirt on. Everybody see it.
Preach.
Letting everybody know about the New York Knicks.
Preach.
I'm legit walking around as a billboard for them. And I paid to be that. And
For the
so to
love of
tell
the
me,
team.
yeah, so to tell me that the front office don't owe me anything is not true.
So you appreciated Steve Mills and Perry because they did talk to us. Right? They did talk to us. They said they were going to go this direction, then they changed to another direction. They went out and said that Fizdale was the problem in so many words.
Look at Uncle Freezy's face.
I'm just saying. Wait, what did Free say? They got to talk to us. So technically, he was happy with with Mills and them talking to us.
But that's not his point, Kevin.
Oh, what's his point then?
He's trying to say.
I'm gonna go get some popcorn, man. I'll be right
back. Okay, you get that popcorn, that Orville Rettenbacher.
No, I mean, he's just saying it's not just singling out like Mills, any of them. Yeah, the problem with this front office is
they don't talk. And I agree with
they don't talk to us enough, and they don't. They feel we don't need to talk to you. We're the presidents of the Knicks organization. Why would we have to talk to you? Lesser people. No, we are not lesser people. We are true diehard Knicks fans, and they owe us respect, and we don't get much. You know what I mean? So I got to answer this.
Hey, Uncle Freezy, you getting tired of being patient, huh?
Well, we've been patient for years.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I get tired of being patient when I saw the Knicks and the Houston Rockets, man. I was there when John Stark was missing them 3-pointers, man.
94. That was a special run.
Man.
That was a special run. That was a special run.
Man, that broke my heart. I like, man, that's when the Knicks should have won it. Because we played Houston Rockets 2 times, right?
Yeah.
We played them 2 times.
Ewing was going in too.
What do you mean 2 times? What do you mean?
Like 2 runs. We played them like 2 times.
You talking about the championship? No, we played them and then we played San Antonio.
Yeah.
We played San Antonio.
Yeah.
That was the birth of Tim Duncan.
Yeah, but Ewing was out though. We played San Antonio, right?
Right, exactly. And Larry Johnson was out after game 1.
Right, but let's see. But so the thing is, okay, Kev. So this is the stuff that I be talking about. Like you are romanticizing what happened to us. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
You're going by what you said.
No.
I'm trying to go by what you said. You said you want this organization to talk.
Kev, you said Pat Ewing. Okay. But in 1999, Patrick Ewing was a 14-year vet playing on a high ankle sprain that turned into a torn Achilles.
Yeah.
And in 1999, Larry Johnson had already suffered the back injury that took away his explosiveness.
Freezy, what year was he out, Ewing, when he hurt his wrist, when Andrew Lang pushed him down?
That was, I think, a year later, a year or 2 later.
Yeah, that was 2 years later, yeah.
Man, that was Knicks, man.
And Pat Ewing was a 16-year veteran center when that happened. And so for us to be clamoring like Pat Ewing could have saved us, no 16-year centers are saving any franchise, bro. It just don't happen. What I'm saying is what I'm saying to everybody is we need to start dealing with reality in real life as men and women. Every day we deal practically like we want stuff to be realistic and be responsible. But when it comes to the Knicks, we romanticize everything and fantasize about stuff. And what I'm saying is with this Knicks team, we need to start thinking practically and responsibly, right? The responsible thought here is that we took 3 top 9 picks and none of them panned out. And other teams take 3 top 10 picks and at least one of them is a player. Usually 2 of them are players. But for us, we are batting 0 for 3. And instead of saying, hey, we took some chances and we missed, we want to blame Julius Randle body language. Or we want to blame Tom Thibodeau for not having a roster. Right? Now, has Tibbs done a bad job? Yes. Tibbs has done a bad job, right? But it's not like our young core has. Kev, who name me a non-Knick that would be your favorite player? Your favorite non-Knicks player
Oh,
of all time. Of all time.
Of all time?
Yep.
All time, jeez. Of all time, non-Nick. It's Jordan. For me, it's Jordan.
All right.
It's Jordan.
How soon did you? When did you know Michael Jordan was good? When did you know Michael Jordan was good? I'm asking.
In his
day one, right?
Since
day
one.
Yes. You knew Jordan was good day one.
Yes, day one.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So how come we don't use that same discerning eye when it comes to our young core?
I'm not. I love our young core. That's the difference between you and I. I love my young core. I just need them to get on the floor. I'm talking about my rookies. I need my rookies to get out on the floor. I love my young core. And RJ Barrett, and we're talking about the young core as a whole. Okay, yeah, I have my doubts about Obi Toppin, but I'm not going to, badmouth him. I'm upset at the shot selection of Emmanuel Quickly, but I'm not upset with freaking RJ Barrett.
Hey, look who here.
Hey.
I'm not upset with none of our plays. You know why? Because majority every team in the NBA have a point guard except for us. Derrick Rose hurt. Burks, he not a point guard. Quickly not a point guard. Everybody playing out position. That's where we at now. You need a floor general. If you don't have no floor general on your team, you ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I believe we have talent on this team. It's just the coach don't know how to play his talent.
Thank you.
He's old school. He's old school and he's stubborn. You can't treat people like that, man. You giving Obi 15 minutes and you getting Burks 34 minutes and you all over the place, man. And I believe we might get Bronson, man. We need Bronson and the center that could score. That's our flaws in that game. We need them too. Because Mitch, he not worth more than 15 million.
And we're gonna lose him
12,
anyway. We're gonna lose him anyway.
12 million. That's all he worth.
Yeah, we're gonna lose him.
If you're a 7-footer and you can't score.
Hello. Pardon me. Am I able to talk?
Salute, guys. Salute, guys.
No, because that was blasphemous. That was blasphemous. Whoever put another mask on that guy. Put another mask on that guy. Whoever has the mask, put another mask. Because for them to pay $50 million, say just in the current NBA, $1 million. Another thing is, gotta put in.
Can you repeat yourself? You're going in and out, man. Repeat yourself. You're going in and out.
First of all, who is this guy coming in and trying to correct me?
That's Nick Gas. Hey, Nick Gas. Hey, you breaking up, bro?
Yeah, break away while you at it. You know what I mean? When you come down to CWC, make sure you have a good
put
play.
a mask. Put a sock on his mouth. Put a sock on his mouth. He don't even need a mask.
I would love to go get some basketball 1-on-1. I would eat you up. This guy don't know nothing about basketball.
Hey, everybody blessful, man. Y'all have a blessful Friday, man. Enjoy your sunshine and life and everything. I'm gonna holler back at y'all, man, later on, man. Y'all stay blessed.
Hey, J Buggy. Hey, J Buggy, stay safe out here, man.
No,
most definitely, bro.
Most definitely, man. That's most definitely got you, man. And enjoy the Knicks games, man. Enjoy them while we on TV, man. Because next season, unless we make a erratic change and before they make that schedule, we would not be on TV a lot.
Back to League Pass. I got you.
Back to League Pass.
Yeah.
That's Cornerstone's favorite channel, League Pass.
It was MSG Network until Comcast messed it up.
What's bad about a league pass? We just got a team that's in the league watching it pass. God almighty.
Yeah. Basically.
Hey. Sorry. I just wanted to chime in on what Freezy was saying earlier with Thibodeau. I feel like people is just using the low hanging fruit. Like just because he's visible all the time, we don't have to always point the finger on this man. He's the same guy we got years when we got him. Like he's the same guy. Nothing's changed. Only thing that's changed is the players that were acquired and the performance of these veterans. So that's why I think the front office deserves a lot of this blame, but we don't see them. So then everyone's just pointing at the guy we do see, in Tom Thibodeau.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. So here's my
Hey, Kevin, let me get him. Let me get him, Kevin. Let me get him.
Go ahead.
Right quick. When Tibbs signed a contract with the New York Knicks, what did he say? He said he a changed person, right? He ain't changed nothing. What he changed? How you gonna put a guy in an 8th draft guy topping for 15 minutes, but you let Burks play 34 minutes, and Burks now a point guard, but you have whatever you want to call McBride, a combo guard, a point guard. You gonna put him in there for 15 minutes, and another game 145 minutes? Come on, man. That's the
Obi
blame
wasn't playing
right
last year. Did you have that same problem when Obi wasn't playing last year and they were good?
Cause he gave Obi a short leash. Obi
always had the short
Obi could miss assignment and he'll take him out. But if you get Randall 5 turnovers, he still be in the game in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, but
come on, man. What are you talking about?
I mean, this is a big picture here, and Freezy, that's what you've been saying all morning. This is a big picture here. Realistically, this thing's got to be blown up from top to bottom.
Yeah, exactly. It had to get blown up. The front office and Tibbs. And I like Randall a lot, but I don't know what's going on with Randall Head, man.
Wow.
Hey, Uncle Freezy, you know I wanted Randall here. So when he was with the Lakers and Pelicans, I said, man, we need that guy. But I don't know what's going on in his head now, man.
And the other thing I will say, I mean, yeah, I don't like pointing the fingers at Tibbs either. But in all honesty, and I mentioned this on my show, the podcast last night, I think some of these guys on this panel,
it's the pod couple.
The pod couple. I think some of these guys on this panel, and even in the chat, substitution-wise, could do a better job than what Tibbs is doing.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, check this out.
Terrible.
Hey, check this out.
But they've always been terrible.
Hey, this is what I blame Tibbs. Who won it Grimes?
He
Tibbs,
did.
right?
Tibbs
Who
wanted
wanted McBride?
He did.
Tibbs wanted them.
Okay.
Who wanted Fournier? Who wanted Kemba?
And he playing Grimes. And he playing Joko Sims, but he not playing McBride. Come on, man. That's on him. He wanted McBride play him. They say he's not. They say McBride's not ready, right?
Please.
But he could control the game better. He could control the game better than Burks and quickly.
Yeah, it's a cop out. It's a cop out.
Yeah.
It's a cop out.
It's proven.
It's a cop out.
And I saw it with my own eyes. I saw when he was playing with Toronto Raptors, Indiana Pacers. I seen it all. I was like, why this guy not on the court?
Exactly.
Come on,
that's what I'm getting at. And I'm talking about substitution. I'm not talking about X's and O's or anything like that. I'm talking about strictly substitution. Like CWC, with the players that you have and knowing what's going on with the injuries and everything, who will be your starting 5?
Who you talking to? Me, Kevin?
I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, that's my voice. I apologize.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Well, who will be your starting 5, CWC?
Man, that's hard, man. You put me on the spot, man.
I'm coming at you.
No. Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Bronson.
No. I'm talking about the players that you have right now.
Oh, okay.
Right now.
Oh, damn. I thought you were talking about next year, man.
No, not next year. I'm talking about this year. I'm talking about this year. The players that we have right now, knowing that the injuries of what's going on, who would be your starting 5 right now?
McBride, point guard.
Okay.
Grimes, shooting guard.
Okay. Well, he's injured right now, so who would you put in his place?
Well, I'm talking about if he wasn't. Just say if he wasn't.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Go ahead.
Okay, McBride, Grimes, and Mitch, RJ, and Randall.
Mitch is
perfect.
Because you say right now, right?
right now. But I was saying also with the injuries that are going on. So I was going to put Grimes there. I honestly would have left Fournier in there. But if Grimes is healthy, I'm totally with you.
What are we talking about?
I'm talking about what the point I was making, Danny, was I think that substitution wise, we could do a better job coaching than what Tibbs is doing right now. Not X's and O's, not X's and O's, substitution.
Substitutions,
why would you put Gibson in there for what we were playing? 30 minutes, 26 minutes?
Exactly.
And you had these young guys in there playing 10 minutes, 15 minutes. What are we talking about here, man? What are we talking about, man?
They knew that when they signed him. This is what I'm saying. They knew this all when they signed this man. This is how he is.
We should have seen the writing on the wall when they did what they did in the draft with 18 and 21. We should have seen that. We should have seen the writing right there.
Yo, how's my mic now? Fellas, how's my
You're
mic?
good.
Is it better? Is my mic better?
It's good, yeah.
Yeah, you good.
Salute to
With the
Keyshawn,
microphone
CWC,
thing.
Cornerstone. Nah, it was my phone. My phone is crap. So I apologize for that. It was really third world country, so I apologize for messing up the show. Going back to you guys were talking about the players. Have you guys talked about Taj Gibson? Can we have 10 minutes of like how Taj needs to go?
Yes.
That's a waste of time. Talking about
Yeah.
But
we were just freestyling.
But here's the thing. You talk about Taj. That's what I was talking about with Tibbs, always grabbing for that old reliable between him and Derrick Rose. Those are his guys from through the wars since Chicago. All right, somewhere down the line, old reliables,
all right, but Kev, I don't want it no more. I don't want the Derrick Rose comeback. I would rather Chicago deal with that. Hey, Mr. Sergeant Nick, I don't want that. Like that video that he put yesterday, that was the most disgusting thing I ever seen in years. That was like Stephon Marbury vibes. That was weird. That was a weird video.
Sorry, guys, I'm gonna be sick. Oh.
I don't want the office to make any more moves. They gotta go. And they got fired.
Hey, your mic is low.
Nah, I want to give him
I want to hear from Sergeant Nicks. I want to hear from G-Man. G-Man, go ahead, because you got that look on your face. Let me hear from you, man.
What's up,
First of all, salute to the nation. Salute to the chat, and you fine gentlemen that's up here on the panel, right?
Oh, fine. I like that.
But so that's the pleasantries, right? So now that we got the pleasantries out the way, we come up here day in and day out and talk about the exact same thing. I can name them all real quick. Tibbs needs to go. The rotation is horrible. Randall is not in his mind space right now, whatever the case is. So my question is this, and I'm gonna be real quick because I got another call I got to jump on, but I had to jump in here and try to give a little bit of perspective. What are we doing to make this franchise better, or what are your recommendations to whomever, whether it's the front office, whether it's the head coach, or whether it's the people that are actually out there on the court playing ball? What are your suggestions to make this franchise better? Let's start there, because we can outline faults all day long, right? Yeah. I need some positivity here. Let me know what we're doing or what we can recommend to make this a better place.
I got you.
I will take your comments off air, but I have to go.
I got you, G-Man. Next year, we need a floor general. Bronson.
Who?
Bronson. A floor general.
I got that, but who is the floor general you're going to bring in?
You said Brunson.
I said Bronson.
So, so are we saying, so we're saying he's better than what we currently have?
Yeah.
But stay with me for a minute, CWC. When you say floor general to me, I have a hierarchy, right? Immediately when you say floor general to me, Chris Paul comes to mind. Is Bronson in the same league with Chris Paul?
No,
never.
No,
Never.
but I believe Bronson could. I think Bronson could control the tempo of the game.
Okay, so we're talking about two different things. Now we're talking about controlling the tempo versus floor general. So
but check this.
Stay with me.
But Sergeant, check this out.
Go ahead.
Bronson would get people in a sweet spot, He could play defense. He could shoot, and he could control the pace of the game.
Okay, so what you're just telling me now is Brunson is a better option at point guard than what we currently have, but he's not a full gentleman.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing. All right, so here's the thing, G-Man.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So
It's a little hard to hear you.
So we are saying,
Uncle, it's hard to hear you.
So we are saying,
Can't hear him.
I can hear him.
Your mic, little Freezy.
Your mic.
Your mic.
That's all. We can't hear you.
my mic is not on.
Now it's good.
Now
it
you're
was
good.
low.
Now you're
Yeah, it was low.
good now. You're good now.
Now it's good.
You need to go into that salt pepper thing. My mic sounds nice. Check.
Yeah, right.
Oh God, man. How old are you again?
Oh, you crazy.
60?
So the thing is, we're talking about Jalen Brunson being the point guard of the future for the New York Knicks.
No, we're not talking about that.
When he is not even,
I don't see that.
He is not even the primary ball handler for his own team. And we want to pay him the bag.
No.
To come here.
No.
And lead our team.
And
no bag, Freezy.
No, and
Jalen
no.
Brunson plays alongside of one of the highest usage playmakers in the NBA.
Yeah, hold on.
No. Usually when you were speaking, I ain't say nothing.
Man, that was hard.
Right? So we want to get a guy that plays off the ball basically, and is not the primary ball handler for his own team, to come here and save our franchise. That's all I'm asking.
He better than what we have now?
Well, here's the thing.
Nah, don't say that.
Here's the thing.
How do we know that, though? We don't know
Here's
that.
the thing, CW said. Yeah, we
Well,
don't
that's
know
why we
that
should fire
because we haven't seen right. Because we haven't seen McBride
we
play.
said Kemba was better than Peyton last year, and what happened now?
What happened?
Knee trouble.
Yeah, everyone was saying Kemba's better than Peyton. Everyone said, "Oh, Peyton, anyone's better than Peyton." Now everyone's
Kemba lied about his
Peyton.
injury too. he when the New York Knicks signed Kemba, he was already hurt. He was playing hurt, and he was telling everybody he was good to go, but he was hurt. So that's on Kemba with that.
Yeah, we have a guard on our roster in McBride, and we have a guard overseas. All right. All I want to do is just see if these guys can do it. If they can't, then that's when you go after you go in another direction as far as getting that point guard. But until I want to see what our guards do, and we're not going to do that if Tibbs is still coaching.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. We already know what Bronson's about, but we don't know what McBride's about because he don't.
And who's the guard that's overseas that we got?
Jokovitis.
Jokovitis. We don't know what he's like. We don't know.
Yeah.
If he come play with the New York Knicks, he'll be on the bench.
Exactly.
We are the Knicks, guys. We do not build young talent. We trade them. We trade them. We trade our picks and talent for a star.
Hold
That's the New York
on. You
way.
have to develop your guys to see what they have. You just don't trade away anything. You have to see what they have before you trade.
That's our thinking, but that's not the thinking of a Tibbs or even the front office.
A Tibbs, the front office.
That's why they all have to go.
Right.
Everybody.
Right, Danny.
Exactly.
Right.
But see, but Danny, my problem with that is if you ship out the front office, who are you bringing in?
Anybody.
I mean, it's one thing for us to say, which coach you're going to bring in. I mean, you have some people that say Johnny Bryant. You have some people that say probably.
But Cornerstone, don't you think that the front office doesn't have a leading man? Because when it first started, we had what was the name of the guy that used to be with the Rappers that he works for the franchise right now? Steve Stout. Steve Stout.
Yeah.
Steve Stout was the spokesman, and the first day he put his he messed that up. Then it went from that to I feel like Mike Woodson was the leading role because I was like that's the guy I know. Scott Perry, obviously a guy that's been in the franchise for a minute. So, but Mike Woodson was the guy that I was like, okay, he's communicating. He's the in between. I feel like there's just no communication. You know, Leon Rose is doing his own thing, doing a lot of friendship contracts. The Nerlens Noel's contract is the most weirdest contract I ever seen in my life. This guy can't catch, and he came back worse than last year.
Exactly.
Yes, you paid him.
Hurt. He's not even on the court.
Yes. But what I'm trying to say, brother, is look, Mitchell Robinson came back. He's playing like Randall last year. He's playing for a contract, and I understand.
Right. And when he gets that bag, when he gets that bag, is he going to revert to what Randall's doing this year?
Facts.
Oh,
But my
God,
thing is, you cannot have him playing like this and then have Taj Gibson, 38-year-old man, as a backup. That's messed up. And then Nerlens Noel is not a show up. So he just deserves the $50 million.
How many games has he played this year?
Probably like 20, less than that.
Is that a shame? That is a shame.
He's already suing what is it, Clutch? He's suing LeBron.
Clutch, yeah.
So you could tell that was just a political move. It was like, okay, you're gonna I don't want to curse. You're gonna talk down on your guys, and then we're gonna give you the $7 million. That was just an inside thing, a CCA thing, and that's the nasty thing about it. Yeah,
exactly.
And then they spit in our face. Oh my bad.
Yeah, spit in our face. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Spit in our face.
Man. All right. And they spit in our face because they taking our swag. Yes, Bing Bong is annoying. Bing Bong is immature compared to what the Knicks franchise is. But you cannot monetize Bing Bong and put it on Batman and literally make money out of us.
Bing
How
Bong.
cool we are
Ding
as
dong,
New Yorkers. Yeah, ding dong. And now, but that's the train sound. Bing Bong is not a bad thing. That's me going to the train as a 12-year-old in New York, and Bing Bong is ingrained as a New Yorker. So I love Bing Bong. But again, look, they just a bubble team. We got bamboozled last year. We got bamboozled, my man. And it sucks.
But tell me this: last year around this time, weren't you on a little bit of a high last year?
Yes, but it makes me feel like the NBA is no far away from the WWE, because it feels orchestrated. Okay, we're going through the biggest pandemic. Let's just put the Knicks out there. Let's just entertain them. And now they switch all the rules back. Now Emmanuel quickly will go from being a good freshman to now as a sophomore he has to realign everything, because you put him in a video in which you're saying, oh look, he's doing the Trae Young thing. Look, now they bring him back. Harden look. Have you seen the 76ers? That's not basketball. There's a lot of favoritism. Even Randall. I go hard on Randall. Yeah. But Randall doesn't have all the fault. Randall gets hit hard. Like, Randall's playing hard, bro. Sometimes I'm like, yo, they just punch him in the face. Like, what was it? Mitchell Robinson lost a tooth, and then he doesn't even get the call?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, Randall gets hacked. I see that. He gets butchered a lot. He
gets butchered a lot, and that's my player. So I'm like, you know what? Although I don't want to see him with the 33, but man, he deserved it. He deserved it. He made that franchise money last year.
Yeah.
Hey, guys on the panel, who want Tibbs to stay?
Ain't gonna get nothing from me.
Not me.
Not me.
Say that again.
Who wants Tibbs
to stay?
Maybe Freezy.
CWC. I always said it was Tipsdale from the beginning. The meaning of Tipsdale is more of the same. More of the same. Like when we have at least Mike Miller. Was it Mike Miller?
Mike Miller. Yep.
Yeah.
Mike Miller was the reason why that was the revamp. But we didn't allow him to go because we didn't even have the opportunity to join the bubble in Florida. So we didn't know what could have been. But again,
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Last year was mostly the players. I feel like Mike Woodson came back and put us back in position. He knew what was, and once Mike Woodson took that job to Indiana, Thibodeau was just an old man screaming in the air.
Yeah, honestly, I think if Woodson was coaching, I don't think we would have seen a lot of these vets out here the way we're seeing.
Hey, check this out. Y'all think McBride gonna play tonight? Ain't no Chris Paul, ain't no Booker, so he should play tonight, right?
Wait, say again. I'm sorry, CWC.
I say it's not Chris Paul. Booker ain't playing tonight, so you think McBride gonna have an opportunity to play tonight?
I don't know.
That's the problem.
I don't know. I really don't, and that's a shame. But I don't know at all.
Hey, McDonald, you sound like Nick Gas. That's Nick Gas, McDonald.
Man, where you been at, man? You take that mask off. You're a little high, man.
No, you sound like gas. Don't
All
you
right,
sound like
all right.
gas?
So now let me put everybody. So now let me put the panel on the spot. At the time where the front office was picking between Thibodeau and Atkins, who was everybody going for?
I was going for Atkins. I want Kenny. Cause I know he developed young guys.
Who about
And I
you,
know how
Danny?
Tibbs is with Chicago, with Minnesota. That's why we ain't gonna get no superstar if Tibbs in the house. I'm telling you right now.
What
Nobody
about
don't
you,
want to
Danny?
play for him.
Yeah.
Nobody
What about
liked
you,
him.
Danny?
Remember
I
that?
was
Remember the
picking
reaction?
Tibbs, Kev.
Do you guys?
Oh,
Do
you
you
were
guys
picking Tibbs,
remember?
okay.
Question. Do you guys remember the game we faced last year against the Suns?
Yes, I
And
was there.
there was a moment that Tosh Gibson fouled the point guard Chris Paul in a way like he kind of tried to grab his arm. And then
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I remember the sequence in which Chris Paul didn't go straight to Tosh, he went to Tibbs. And what that showed me is more like, yo, you just send your dirty man to do some nasty stuff on me. And it didn't work because I still got the point. But there was an argument in between Tibbs. And that showed a lot because that shows that the NBA has a despise against, like Thibodeau is not a likable coach.
God, so was Kenny Atkins
and
gonna
make
make
it
this
so bad.
team
Chris
better than
Paul
what it
do
was
some
this
dirty stuff
year?
too on the court too.
Guys, was Kenny Atkins gonna make this team better than it was this year? The current
Yeah.
roster we have, is he gonna make it a better team?
I think it would.
Or is
You
he
know
just
why?
gonna play the young guys and make you
No.
guys happy?
He would play
Because
everybody.
he develops the young guys. He develops them.
Well, would he have a better record with Kenny Atkins as the coach?
I think he would.
Yeah.
I think he would.
All right.
He made the right adjustment, the right substitution, the right
That's why he's
timeout,
unemployed. Sounds good.
the right timeout. Ain't
That's
no
why he's
favoritism.
unemployed.
Ain't no favoritism. SKD.
That's it. You're right.
SKD. Ain't no favoritism. Just because
Yo,
you're a
CWC,
superstar,
I have
you
a
can sit
question.
on the bench.
I have a question. If you have a chance of like keeping Grimes and trading Obi, will you do it?
For who?
Well, yeah, it depends on who you're talking about.
Depends on who.
You dream, you know.
Because I feel like we should get rid of Obi during the off season.
Don't let Sergeant Knicks hear that.
I would keep Obi.
I
You
don't
know
want to get
why?
rid of Obi.
Obi need a point guard. We don't
He's
have
high
point
right
guard.
now.
Hey guys, I gotta go. I hope you all have a great weekend.
Salute.
Try to enjoy the game
Kev,
tonight.
enjoy it, buddy.
Notice I said try to enjoy the game tonight. You know, I mean, it is the
No, I'm
Knicks.
still
Kev, you
enjoying
saw
it
us
for the
watching the
guys.
show, right?
I'm still enjoying it for the young guys.
Absolutely. What'd you say, Danny?
I was watching you and Sarge last
Yeah, I
night.
saw you in the chat, man.
You saw that,
I
right?
appreciate it, bro. Absolutely. All right, guys, love you. All right, take care.
All right,
See you,
Kev.
buddy. Take care,
One
Kev.
love, homie.
So you wouldn't trade Obi for a second round or something like that?
No.
Obi needs a point guard. If he's a point guard, it's gonna
Obi
be
need a
good money,
point guard.
bro.
That's all he need. Everybody on our team need a point guard. And when you have that floor general, it opened everybody game up. I play ball. This is what I do, man. When I go to
floor
a park,
generals in the league today?
hey, check this out. When I go to the park, right, I scope everything out. And my first name, a point guard, somebody that could control the rock, that have handles. And then my second, I get that wing player that could score, like nobody can hold on the court. And then I would get a center, and then I would get two rugged players.
Isn't that what Thibodeau asked for and didn't
TWC, what center though?
He got McBride. He got Grimes.
I'm saying,
who
did
he
he
wanted.
ask for that in the offseason?
Yeah. Uncle
For like a
Freezy, didn't he
6'8"
ask for that?
wing and a point guard. Did he get that?
He wanted. Then he wanted a 6'7" point guard or something.
He wanted a
but
6'8"
but he
wing.
said he wanted McBride and Grimes. The only 6'7" point guard is out there is who?
He wanted a
Ben
wing, a
Simmons?
6'8" wing, he said, and a point guard.
CWC, how many
6'7"
games are
point
left?
guard.
Man, I think it's like 19, man.
You know what
it's
should be
19
done?
games.
You
It's
know what should be
19
done right
because
now?
it was 22
McBride
left.
should be playing all of those games right now to see what we have in him. He should be playing every
Exactly.
game now to see if we have to look for
Oh,
another
okay,
point
or
guard
not
if we
even
have
Kenny.
it.
Danny, let's just not say every game, but don't play him 1 minute away from like 1 minute.
Yeah, that's
like,
bad.
in the
That's
game.
terrible.
That's disrespectful. That's basically him
terrible.
laughing at us. Like he knows that. Man, come on, man.
That's terrible. Yeah,
And then he just
And
scored
make it
40
so bad. How
points.
you going to send him to the G League? Then he scored 30 points. Then he back in the New York Knicks bench.
That's
and
ridiculous.
don't get no playing time. Get 1 minute. Come on,
I know
man.
everybody hates that we go back to Tips, but Tips is the main culprit a lot of times of a lot of the decisions. Like, and you can't give me a 20-point lead, and it just goes away.
Yeah, 28-point lead, Uncle Freezy. Then the next game was 23.
And then
the other game was 13.
People are saying, like, look, last year I was complaining that we only had 3 national TV games. Now we're just in every game and we're just choking under pressure. Come on, man. It's just it's not even Randall. It's not Randall. If RJ is producing more and you don't know how to use your puzzles, and now you're telling me, oh well, Derek wasn't here. I miss Derek. Because that was last year. Last year we had a coach, then we had a player coach, and then we had a veteran player coach that was Josh Gibson. I'll give you that. And then we had a bench coach that was what was the guy that never played? That he was very energetic. Uncle Freeze.
Are you talking about Theo Penson? Man?
Theo Penson. He was the bench coach.
So
we had a bench coach.
Okay.
We had a floor coach, and then we had a coach. And I think that was the reason why we was flowing the way we was flowing. And now Thibodeau just
without Theo Penson, the bench ain't doing what they're doing.
It was a joke. I am a comedian, PWC, so let's not be so serious. But
yeah, Penson brought that energy.
Oh, what's your second, Sean?
I said I'm not CWC.
Oh, bad. But like, all right. So going back to the young guys. Quickly, what's the assessment on Quickly? Do we allow him to just have a little bit of a sophomore slope, or do we?
Quickly's my boy, but he do anything on the court. He
be looking reckless out there, bro.
He can shoot from half court if he want to.
Cancel the show because Tibbs is awful. We can't talk about anything else. Cancel the show.
Because you guys don't want to talk about the front office or give accountability to these vets that are playing poorly the whole season. Everyone just wants to point at Tibbs.
No, I mean,
you guys want to sit here for hours talking the same thing in circles. When we can talk about the other aspects as to why the product isn't
working. Check 1, 2.
So Keyshawn, you mean like bring in the hometown kid?
I'm saying there's more.
Hey guys, y'all mic is low. Is it my phone or y'all mic is low?
Nah, I don't know. I could hear you. Maybe because you're outside, bro.
No, I was inside. I could barely hear y'all when y'all was talking.
Hey, just go out and come back in, man. Hey, just go out the chat and come back in. That might be it. I don't know what else. I don't know what to say after that stuff I just heard.
What? Because
what did I miss?
I don't blame you.
That was like an hour of I don't even know what I was listening to. But I mean I don't know what to say after that. Somebody got something?
The new Batman movie's coming out.
Oh my god!
Yeah, man.
Bing bong.
Ding dong, you mean?
Yeah, man.
Yo, Noel stole the bag though. Noel was the biggest thief of the year, bro.
Yeah.
He bamboozled us. Derrick Rose too, man. Yeah. Derrick Rose, like, come on, man. Derrick Rose out here. What was with that video? What was that video about? High on Percocets, talking about. What was that video about?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he looked messed up in that thing.
That was kind of weird.
And he started cursing in the video too, right?
Yeah, what was that all about?
That's out of context for him too. He doesn't usually talk like that.
he doesn't. Yeah, like he does. So it's just like, what are you on right now, dude? That was a weird video.
That was weird. Yeah.
Like you know what I love about RJ Barrett? Because RJ Barrett is what New York needs. What I mean is, right now our youth is going through a lot. My New York youth is going through a lot. I love how RJ represents himself as a kid. I love John Moran. John Moran is the culture, is the dreadlocks, and he's a beautiful kid running around and everything. But that's not what we need. We need a representative like RJ Barrett. So I want the Derrick Rose of this world to go. I want the Taj Gibsons to go. I don't want him to be the show. Randall could stay because I could see that Randall is willing to let RJ be the man. But I want that sideshow out of here and just focus on the kid. Our biggest our biggest franchise player was literally an immigrant, just like me, or the son of a Jamaican immigrant. And again, now we have the son of a Jamaican immigrant. Man, I don't think things are coincidence. I think it was meant to be that RJ Barrett should be leading us. Okay, this year, if we don't make it to the playoff, we get a good signing next year, and just next year we start. It's your team. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. So that's my inspiration for this year. I'm not upset on my team. I'm still gonna be a Knicks fan. I'm not gonna be a New Jersey Nets fan. I'm not gonna be a Laker fan. Never gonna go to a West Coast team. But at the same time, this year has been hard because it feels like last year we got a coach of the year, but it's not bad. Look, Toronto fired their coach of the year. And then I'll just shut up because Uncle Freeze is giving me the look.
God. All right, Nick, guess. So what's changed from Tibbs being the coach of the year to being the scapegoat? What has changed in between that time?
Scapegoat,
from
man. Are you on the
wanting
payroll?
this dude to be coach of the year to wanting him fired? What's changed? I thought the rotations are exactly the same they were last year.
The pressure of having MSG arena full of fans. So that first of all, that changed.
Oh, so that got to Thibodeau. That got to Tom Thibodeau, MSG.
You just brought it back to Tom Thibodeau.
Or was it the players?
Bro, but you just brought it back to Tom Thibodeau, and they don't want to talk about Tom Thibodeau, low key.
But that's what you said. You said the. All right.
Because I'm not trying to call him a scapegoat, but I just gave you an example of a guy that won Coach of the Year and he got fired, and nobody said, "Oh my God, why you got rid of Dwayne Casey?"
But I am asking you,
what time is it?
I would like to introduce.
We need a beat.
What is going on?
Sorry about that.
Salute, Stafford.
What's good, Stafford?
Wagwan, Uncle Freeze. Salute to the panel. Salute to the panel.
Y'all
Yo,
bless.
Uncle
Y'all
Freeze.
bless. King Dollar.
Yo, my 3 wishes, Freezy. We need a franchise perennial all-star generational player. That's one of my wishes. Another wish, as you said, I like the 6 championships. I want that. And that perennial all-star that I want it to be RJ Barrett. I agree with whoever is talking about RJ. I agree. That's one of my wishes. I want him to lead us. And it's a coincidence that you said Jamaican born when Pat was Jamaican born too, and RJ is too. So that's weird right there. But that's my 3 wishes, Freezy. So y'all could go ahead and continue with the conversation. I'll be listening.
I was just asking Nick Gas, what's the difference from last year and this year with Tom Thibodeau?
That he lost a good assistant coach. And so you could say that his demise started as soon as he left, because you could just count the playoff as a reason why he should get fired. Like the performance in the playoff, don't you feel like it was atrocious, or you still think that I'm going too hard on the man?
From Tom Thibodeau or the players on the court?
So the coach is not part of the lineup. The coach that is not letting other players play
I mean,
should not be
the
blamed.
coach tells the players how to play, and they have to go on the court and perform.
But if you don't even allow certain players to show and showcase who they are, then how are you going to be? How the players going to be able to? Come on, man. You have them.
What players in the playoffs needed to show themselves?
All right, let me just try to
They,
assess
they
myself.
were all playing. Everyone was playing. The players just had a bad series. They looked terrible. But is there any other reasons why?
He's not the right coach for us. I think we have better younger talent, and I'm not willing to give this talent to this guy. No, I want him gone. He's the old era. He's the 1993 guy. He last time he won was in 2008 with the Celtics. Like, come on, dude. That's not us. That's not what we need. We need a young.
He was just talking about trading Obi for a second-round pick. 8th pick. He was talking about trading it for a second round.
I didn't say what pick, but I'm just saying on the fact that we have a lot of.
I said our 8th pick and Obi top, and you just said you would trade for a second-round pick.
No, I said if we have a situation that you have to get rid of one, and you have to get rid of Grimes or Obi, I'm getting rid of Obi, yeah, because I feel like we have the good model with. If we bring back Mitchell Robinson, if we continue to push and perfect Emmanuel quickly, RJ Barrett is already a centerpiece. Randall is already a centerpiece. Let me go back to the young guys. Sims is giving me glimpses. Sims, he got us.
Yo. So at the beginning of this joint, I told y'all, man, I quoted Grand Pooba, right? I said, so a lot of people think this is easy as it looks. Books and books of rhyme concepts and hooks. Session to session to get thoughts manifested. Stressing and stressing to hit the world with a blessing. So what happens is, just because we have the stuff to do it, everybody feels like they can do it, man. Everybody can't do it, man. That's all I'm saying. So when we started out on this journey, I asked you what you want as a Knicks fan. Right? Right? It was a simple question. What do you want? What do you want as a Knicks fan? It was as simple as you can get. Right? It was as simple as you can get. What do you want as a Knicks fan? It was as simple as that. And we went around the world and couldn't answer our questions, couldn't stay focused. Right? But here's the thing. Man, I love our Knicks family, right? I love our guys. And we come on and we chop it up. And I just listen for an hour, just straight of something, and I don't know what it is. I don't even know what I heard. Right? I don't even know what I heard just now. Right? But it goes to the point, though. It furthers the point. It furthers the point that as Knicks fans, we don't know what we want. Because when asked a simple question, we dodged it. We just all over the place. Right? What I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna chill right now, right? On this joint. Right? I'll probably be back on later. Right? I want all of y'all to come back. right? And trust, I've been reading y'all comments, and y'all know I value y'all. Right? Y'all know I value y'all comments and stuff. I read y'all stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all opinions is just as important as everybody else's. Right? But this right here is the line in the sand. Right? This right here is the line in the sand. Right? This right here. Hey, Nick Gas. Nick Gas just said, I'm on diva mode. Bro. Nick Gas.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
What you had been babbling on about was ridiculous.
Okay.
What you had been babbling, bro. I'm so embarrassed. Okay, bro, I was like, I just don't know. I'm just telling you straight up, like I'm telling you man to man. You know, I love
yourself, sir. Humble yourself.
You know,
I'm unsubscribed from that payment thing.
Right. So what I'm saying to you, bye, peace. You know what? When I be saying it, listen, if you don't like it, stay in the road. You ain't got to never come back. Hey, my bad. Hey, my bad, fellas.
Nah, you good, Uncle Freeze. Because we're talking about nothing.
What it is because we do it and we have fun with it. People think it's easy rocking the mic. Rocking the mic is not easy, right?
Right. Especially when you're talking, you got to make sense.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. And so what it is, man, is this. For one, when we come here, remember that this is a community, right? This is a community, all of us. Even if we all don't agree, even if, like for instance, I have a point. I'll give an example. I'll say something. Kaiser Sose may not agree, right? But that's all that it is to it. Me and Kaiser Sose gonna be straight going for me and Pudge Nice. Pudge Nice to say something I don't agree, right? But whatever. It's whatever it is. It's whatever it is.
Right.
Right.
Facts.
But let's say some stuff that makes sense, man. Let's not get all over the board and not allow nobody else to rock. I mean, we legit sat here and whatever. But I will say this. Let me say this to y'all. Right. I'm gonna jump off right here, not just because of that, but because it's getting later, and y'all know I worked last night. So your man is probably your man is
need your 1 hour or 10 minutes of sleep.
Yeah, I'm probably get about 42 minutes of sleep and then jump back on and do some research and get ready for the game. What I want everybody to do though is
let me see.
What you say? You breaking up, bro.
Hey, Freeze, I know what you're trying to do. You know, we talk about the same topics over, and we're trying to stick to that topic, and we always veer off, and we're talking about a bunch of gibberish. And it's just like, I see where you were going at the beginning of the show. You want to stick to topic, you know?
Yeah, and the thing is the possibilities are endless when you give other people a chance to participate in the conversation. That's what I'm getting at.
Makes it interesting too.
Yeah. Sometimes converse means back and forth.
Absolutely.
A monologue is when one person speaks and that's it.
Right.
But anyway.
Thank you, Freezy, as usual.
Anyway.
Yeah, shout out to you, Freezy. Happy birthday to D's Ballin'. And today's my daughter's birthday.
Oh, I know you're gonna be
busy. My daughter, she's 7 years old today. Yeah, man.
Happy birthday wishes, brother.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. Hey, and so bless up everybody, man. Listen, I'm gonna get out of here, get some sleep. I'll see y'all later on. We'll probably wind up doing like a hangout, like have the game on, but I ain't doing the play-by-play, man. That ain't my thing.
No, we don't ever do that anyway.
Right. Right. So, hey, man, I'll holler at y'all later, man.
See you later. Take care, guys.
Bless up. Blessings. Blessings.